What is up, you sorry shits of the internet? Oh yeah, you thirsty dudes who want to get laid but can't because of extenuating circumstances. Maybe you live in your mom's basement. Maybe you're still living with the ex-wife. You're having a roommate situation. Whatever the case may be, oh yeah, I am here to help you, my friend, and help you get exactly what you want in life, because that's what life is all about, is just enjoying it, having a good time, and helping other people, being a good, decent human being. Anyways, so I recently found these cartoons on online, and actually it was sent to me by a friend of mine, and I was like, oh shit, these were actually really good. Really freaking funny. So we're going to be taking a look at a couple of them, and the first one's going to be completely random, and then after that I might pick one of the other ones that I've seen before. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of share them with you, to the subscribers on my channel, because yeah, they're freaking hilarious. But anyways, if you're a guy and you want some really good guy humor, definitely check out Shannon Rice Lewis's page, or excuse me, her YouTube channel. She's got some really awesome content that's completely underrated. I mean, it's nuts how good these cartoons are, but nobody watches them. So I'm going to be sharing them today on my channel. And Shannon, if you're watching my little video right now, just so you know, I'm a huge fan, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get started with the first one. This one is How Mothers Create Deadbeat Dads.
Today we honor the third year.
That is not cool. We do not like ads, YouTube, okay?
Starts off with a man and a woman.
All right,
It all starts off with a man and a woman, in a family, in love, married, raising a child together as a team. Then, all of a sudden, some unforeseen financial trouble comes out of nowhere. Something that the dad had no control over whatsoever. And the mom is suddenly not happy with her financial situation. She's not happy with the money that's coming in, for just staying home and doing nothing, watching the kid all day. So, she files for divorce because she's pissed. And she wins, of course. Plus, the judge granted her the house. So she then kicks the dad out. And he's forced to move into a crappy apartment on the bad side of town. He was stripped of all his assets. She took everything except his job. And guess what? Because of that, he's also slapped with the attorney bills, and he's got to pay for both his and hers. Very fun. The mom got the good deal of the split. Then, she ends up becoming a single mom before you know it. But that's okay, because Grandma agreed to help. Things go good for a little while. Then she finds out a few months into it, things didn't turn out the way Mom planned. And Grandma's getting a little tired of babysitting. She's also finding out that being a parent and working full-time is kinda rough. Uh-oh, she's in some financial trouble now that Grandma's gone. So, she takes the ex-husband's ass to court to get some child support from him. And she wins, of course. She gets steady child support paychecks from him now. The ex-dad is allowed to see the kids only on the weekends at this point. And at this time, the ex-husband starts banging some other chick. He's got himself a new girlfriend. The mom gets kind of jealous of the situation. So, she claims she thinks the new girl is some sort of bad influence on the kid. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the mom doesn't want the father seeing the son anymore. So, she takes him to court yet again, and this time she wins full custody. But here's the thing, he still has to pay child support for a kid he can't see. So his checks to her become less and less on time, and he eventually stops sending her money. The mom gets kind of pissed off about this, so she tells law enforcement he's not giving her child support. He then gets arrested, and he's in jail for a few days. And because of this, he loses his job. Now he can't get another one because he's got criminal history. Months and months go on. She doesn't get any child support from him. So the government has stepped in at this point to give her some money, and she qualifies for all kinds of programs now. And the government support checks are right on time. No having to wait. She's doing really good at this point. She even qualifies for free daycare service. With all this newfound free time she now has time for a boyfriend. And he eventually moves in with her. And now, a year of back child support has accumulated from the original dad. The money he owes her is so high, it qualifies as a federal offense. The ex-dad at this point is so jealous of the mom's new boyfriend that he threatens to get a lawyer and take back custody of the kid, even though he doesn't have a job. The mom doesn't even want to mess with this situation, so to make sure that he's gone, she presses the year of back child support charge on him and puts him in prison. And when he's out, he can't get another job ever. And he owes her even more money. And the cycle continues.
That's sad. That's very sad, my friends. It doesn't quite go down like that, but you kind of get the idea. You know, unfortunately, in our society, how do I say this? Women usually win, okay, and men definitely lose, okay. And yeah, especially when you have kids. So it's not necessarily marriage to blame. Okay, guys want to be like, oh, don't get married. Well, what do you do about women you're having sex with if you're not married? Okay, so you still have that same predicament in a relationship or when you're having a friends with benefits or whatever. Okay, so the problem is not marriage. All right, the problem is society, unfortunately. And we can blame the guy and be like, well, you shouldn't have got her pregnant. Well, hang on a second. Don't be so judgmental, okay? Some of these guys are getting these girls pregnant in full-blown marriages, in a legitimate marriage, legitimate relationship, but yet the woman decides, you know what? I don't like the way the bed is made, so I'm going to remake it, and I'm going to lay in it, okay? And the bed ends up being so shitty, nobody else wants to lay in it but her. So, and that's what usually happens is, well, you decided you wanted to leave the relationship. You don't value commitment, obviously. You don't value the vows, okay? So you're going to take our child and leave. That's fine. But don't expect life to just turn out all hunky-dory for you. And, you know, and girls get on social media and blast their, you know, baby dads that, oh, he's not shit. Well, hold on a second. Who created this predicament? The guy or the girl? Typically the girl, because guess what? A lot of guys take their marriages and their families seriously. I know I did. I mean, when I was married, bet your ass I took it seriously. I was committed. I was loyal. I went to work. But guess who chased me out of the house? Guess who is the one that decides, you know what? I got this. I don't need him. She did. So when the kids grow up and say, hey, Dad, where were you? I'm going to say, where were you? So you might want to talk to your mom about that. But yeah, I mean, when it comes to child support, all right, so the rule is, I can't remember what statute you can find it in. If I find it for you, I'll put it up in my video. But they can only take 50% of your pay. So 50% of whatever it is that you make. Let's say you work at McDonald's, okay? You have the shittiest job, shittiest life, whatever. Good news, my friend. No matter what, they can only take 50% of your pay. And I know that sounds like a lot. It's like, whoa, shit. But here's the catcher. Here's the kicker. All right, the way you win in this particular war is simply have a main job that pays that child support, like McDonald's, okay? You want to go work at McDonald's and have them pay or have them take 50% of that pay? Whew. No sweat off your back. You know why? Because it's only like $200. So anyways, so you go get that job at McDonald's, let them take half that paycheck, okay? And then what you do is you go work a side job, a side hustle that the government doesn't know about. Nobody knows about it except you. All right, so you work 2 days a week at McDonald's. They take your pay. Oh, well, big deal. Give the mom the big middle finger and go work another job like, you know, mowing grass or something. Something that pays you under the table, pays you cash. And then you're able to actually live the life that you really want to. That's how guys basically screw the system, or they screw their ex. That's how you do it. So for me personally, I don't go that route. I have a normal job and they take the pay, and I'm very frugal with my money. I live well below my means and I'm able to make it that way. So, and plus I'm not going to reveal all my secrets here on this public YouTube channel. Are you kidding me? I don't need Uncle Sam knocking at my door, asking where my money at and all that shit. Man, forget that. But anyways, yeah, I'm just trying to explain, like, hey, if you're a guy and yeah, your ex-wife is like trying to beat down your door and get you thrown in jail for some bullshit, you owe money and whatever. Dude, it doesn't matter if you owe 500,000 in child support, okay? They're not going to take you to prison right away. They're going to try to like work with you. And one of the things they'll do is be like, well, can we garnish his wages? And usually that's the first option. And if they can't do that, they're going to come after your license, okay? And then after that, well, then you get the idea. Then you'll be thrown in jail forever. So some states offer a purge. So let's say you're in like Florida. I think Florida does it. I'm not sure. But let's say you owe all this child support, okay? They can only send you to jail for like 6 months or however long before it's purged. But then once you get out, you got to pay whatever amount that they set for you. But they do kind of give you a chance. Other places like Texas, I think they just lock you up and throw away the key. I really do. I really do think they do that. So unfortunately, this is a problem in America. I don't know what the solution would be. Maybe don't criminalize dads. You know, I mean, it's really pathetic that you know, our society is criminalizing men just because they don't pay child support. First of all, why is child support the only debt that you go to jail for? You know, we got rid of debtor's prison, but we keep debtor's prison alive for bad fathers. I think that's bullshit. So I would say decriminalizing guys that don't pay child support is probably the first step towards, you know, a better society. And that way men don't like give up on life and start doing bad shit and turning to alcohol and whatever. Because that typically what happens to a lot of men who were in these very committed relationships and marriages. And they were good dads. And guess what? They were victims of evil, two-faced women who took their kids. And now, hey, they're paying the price for it. Just like they say, no good deed goes unpunished. So, yeah, I mean, if society wants to make this situation better, my suggestion would be stop criminalizing men for not paying child support. All right? You don't send people to jail for not paying their credit cards or, you know, paying their medical bills. Why would you do that for guys that don't pay their child support? It's just kind of like, it's kind of messed up in my opinion. But anyways, hey, who am I? I'm just like the guy on the internet who has like barely any subscribers to his name. I've been on here for like, I don't know, 11, 12 years. I'll show you. Hang on one second. So if you go to my channel, click the About, you can see here I've only got like 6,000 views. I've been here since 2011. I've got 35 subscribers as of today. So yeah, I mean, you're watching probably the most unheard of channel on the internet, like the shittiest channel in existence. But like, people don't listen to me. People don't listen to what I have to say, and that's fine. It's fine. So you guys are going to have to figure it out on your own. But if you do happen to find this channel, just so you know, like, I've got some valid points here. Why are we criminalizing men for not paying child support? I don't get it. But anyways, I'm done venting in this little video. If you guys enjoyed this little video, please leave a comment. And if you guys need to speak to me for any reason, if you need some moral support, I am available. Please leave your contact information in the comments and I'll reach out to you. You guys have a great day.